Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you are living with your family, I hope that they're doing well as well. Welcome back to the PCC Music for A Keyboard Skills class. Today is week 7. Do you have all the materials ready? We need to have the course information sheet, the big book, and also the metronome. Now please take out the course information sheet. Turn to page 5, course outline. Today is week 7. We are going to cover everything listed on week 7. Week 7 this week is also our midterm exam part 1. Next week, week 8 is going to be our midterm exam part 2. So this week we are going to play 3 musical pieces for our midterm exam part 1. Before we start our lesson, preparing ourselves for our midterm exam part 1, let's do some warm-up exercise. 5-finger patterns, silent placement in major keys and minor keys. We know that's the foundation of everything, right? So let's quickly review it. 5-finger pattern. 5-finger, for example, let's try G flat major. Put our right hand thumb on G flat. G flat. Flat means to play the nearest key to the left. Then we need to form the pattern whole step, half step, and whole step. Here we go. Whole step, whole step. Once we form it, do not move. Half step, whole step. This is it for the right hand. So for the left hand, just basically copy it. Pinky, the first note on G flat, and we copy it. This is a 5-finger pattern. Now let's try the C major, D flat major, D major, E flat major, half step, ascending scale, chromatic scale. All right, so let's make a beautiful piano hand. Knuckles and joints support the fingertips. A beautiful heart shape. And make sure that we play with our fingertips. Here we go. 5-finger pattern in major keys. C major, ho-ho, half-ho. D flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho-ho, half-ho. D major, slide your hands out, ho-ho, half-ho. E flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho-ho, half-ho. E major, slide your hands out, ho-ho, half-ho. F major, go to the right, ho-ho, half-ho. G flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho-ho, half-ho. G major, slide your hands out, ho-ho, half-ho. A flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho-ho, half-ho. A major, slide your hands out, ho-ho, half-ho. B flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho-ho, half-ho. B major, watch out, go to the right directly. B major, ho-ho, half-ho. C major, slide your hands out, ho-ho, half-ho. Now let's continue with the minor keys. Minor keys, super easy. Everything based on the major keys. 5-finger pattern, right? For the minor key, just need to pick up your 3rd finger and move to the left, a half step. We need to lower our middle finger or middle note. Lower means to the left, lower our middle note, a half step. Here we go. Here is the minor keys, silent placement, 5-finger pattern. C major, minor. D flat major, minor. D major, minor. E flat major, minor. E major, minor. F major, minor. G flat major, minor. G major, minor. A flat major, minor. A major, minor. B flat major, minor. B major, minor. C major, minor. This is it. We finished the warm-up exercise. Take out the course information sheet. Turn to page 5. Week 7. What is the very first piece we are going to learn? Is under part 1, Repertoire, page 64. From the big book. 64. The title is a little scherzo. In Italian, if we word from Italian to English, scherzo means joke. It's written by Lancaster, who is the piano professor at CSUN, California State University, Northridge. He's currently teaching there the keyboard skills class. Now, let's take a look of the character. Scherzando is Italian musical terms, means playful. Now I'm going to play the entire piece for you. Hope you enjoy it. Before I do that, I would like you to know how am I going to play it. Two things very important. Both right hand and left hand, they are written on the treble staves, right? For the entire piece. So my hands will be up here. The second thing, you'll notice that I'm going to start from here all the way. Here's the couple of fine. There's no repeat sign, right? But the couple of fine means we go back to the very beginning and play until fine. Fine in Italian means, fine is Italian word, and in English means finish up here. And so in classical music, scherzo is written in the A, B, A form, so 3 parts form. Measure 1 through measure 8, that's the A part. Continue with B part, measure 9 through measure 16, and A comes back again, A, B, A, 3 part form. That's the scherzo. Hope you enjoy it. Now let's learn the right hand together. The first note is mommy C. That's why the landmark note is super important, isn't it? 1 means the first finger. Take a look of the right hand clef, triple clef. Mommy C time signature means 2, 4. Quarter note equals 1 beat. There are 2 beats in each measure. Make sure there's a dot, means staccato, short, detached. Slur means smoothly connected, but the E, this note, we need to make it staccato. Here we go. C, D, F, E, G, getting softer. Now here's a dash. That means tenuto, T-E-N-U-T-O, not the noodle we eat, tenuto. In music, it means that we hold it for its entire time value. Now continue, measure 5. Legato, staccato. That's exactly same as the beginning. Look at here, staccato. Now legato. Up, up on E. Okay, once more. Crescendo means getting louder. Tenuto again, hold it, and 2, and this is it. Let's try the left hand. This is a triple clef. This note is E. E above middle C. 5 means little finger, left hand little finger. So you need to put your left hand little finger on E. It's above middle C. Here we go. Let's try it. Staccato. 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 F. A. Tenuto. Hold it. Staccato. So for our midterm exam part 1, all you need to do just from measure 1 through measure 8. This is it. All you need to do just the first the first two systems. Now let's talk about the hand position. The first note right hand is C. So basically we're mommy C or triple C position for the entire piece. No, actually from measure 1 through measure 8. That's it for part 1, midterm exam part 1. And after measure 8, we are going to move our hand position. So for measure 1 through measure 8, mommy C position for right hand. For our left hand, the first note is E. So they're actually play different notes. They look the same, but they're not playing exactly same notes. Right hand C, left hand is E. Now look at our hands. There's no key in between, right? Our thumb is very close to each other. So I'm going to demonstrate really slowly for you. Here we go. Both hands. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2 softer. 1 and 2 and. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration on your metering exam part 1, measure 1 through measure 8. Both hands up here, right hand start with C, mommy C, left hand start with E, right above middle C. They're very close together. They're playing different notes, but exactly same rhythm. Quarter note equals 60. Time signature is 2/4. With subdivision, 8th note. Here you go. Hope you enjoy it. You can tap the rhythm with me. Make sure your hand position is ready before you start.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
That's it. All you need to do just one time. No repeat. Now we finished the first piece. Congratulations. Let's continue with the second piece. Week 7, second piece is under part 2, harmonization. Page 87, number 1. By the way, I would like you to know for little scherzo part 2, metering exam part 2, you will need to do measure 9 through measure 16. Now let's go to back to page 87, number 1, our second piece for the metering exam part 1. Number 1, page 87. For the metering exam part 1, this week we are going to play the original key. Next week, week 8, metering exam part 2, we are going to transpose to F minor. Okay, so what is the original key? Let's take a look at the key signature, F sharp. We have two possibilities, either G major or E minor. Let's take a look at the first note, right hand E, left hand E. Take a look at the last note, right hand E, left hand is also E. So it's written in the key of E minor. The character is lively, though it's written in the minor key. Time signatures 2/4 means there are 2 beats in each measure. Quarter note equals 1 beat. So also quarter note equals 60 for the metronome. So we don't need to change the metronome. Okay, so now I would like you to I'd like to remind you and guide you how to harmonize the piece. There are 4 things. It's very easy. Do you still remember? We learned it in the previous weeks. For example, put your hands on E minor position. When most of the melody notes, your right hand, when most of the melody notes are 1, 3, 5, then we use 1, which is a tonic note. That's number 1 rule. Number 2 rule, when most of the melody notes are 2, 4, 5, we use dominant note, which is the 5th note. That's it. The Number 3 rule, the beginning and the end, we always use the tonic note. Super easy, right? Always go back home. Number 4 rule, super easy. Remember the chord or the note before the last one, second to the last one is always, almost always the dominant, which is the 5th. 5, dominant, 2, 1, tonic. That's it. So please make sure that you do the assignment. Make sure you write down the note and also the Roman numeral on your sheet music. Let me guide you. The right hand. Put your right hand on E minor position. F sharp means whenever we have the F, no matter where F locate, we need to play F sharp. Here we go. Do, mi, sorry. Do, do, mi, so, mi, so, so. Major 5 and major 6, they're exactly, actually, major 5, 6, 7, exactly same as the first 3 measures. Now, left hand, we only need to learn 2 notes. E, the tonic note, 1. B, the dominant note, 5. Now, I'm going to demonstrate meter exam part 1, original key, in the key of E minor with the metronome quarter note equals 60. Make sure you put both hands on E minor position. Here we go.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 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 and 2.
So before you put hands together, I strongly encourage you to practice right hand for at least 10 times or 20 times before you put hands together, and make sure that the 16 notes, they sound even, clean and clear. Listen, 16 notes. This is even, clean and clear. If it's not even, will be, that's not good. Make sure they're even, clean and clear. Once more. Okay, now let's take out the course information sheet. Week 7, the very last item, the third piece we're going to play for our midterm exam part 1. So on page 78, number 4. Page 78, number 4, time signature 6/8 means when 8th note equals 1B, there are 6 beats in each measure. The metronome marking will be 8th note equals 92. Let's take out our metronome and set it to 92. Change the time signature to 6/8. No subdivision. The key signature is 3 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat. We have 2 possibilities, either E flat major or C minor. Let's take a look at the first note, left hand. Right hand is G, left hand C, right hand is G. Let's take a look at the right hand. Last note is C, left hand, last note C. So this piece is written in the key of C minor. The character will be flowing. Look at the slur or phrase, means smoothly connected. For the right hand, there are 4 phrases in this music. Piano means soft. Let me guide you through. Today is original key. Next week, week 8, midterm exam part 2, we are going to transpose to D minor key. Here is the original key in the key of C minor. Put your hands on C minor position. Major, minor. Here we go. Do, re, so, re, G, E flat because the key signature, D, E flat key signature, continue, E flat key signature, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so let's work on the left hand. Left hand, the first system is very easy. Only C and G. What is the interval? Interval is fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interval is fifth. Alright, let's continue. Measure 5. Make sure that your left hand is on the C minor position. The third finger should be on E flat. Measure 5. E flat. 2, 3. C. 2, 3. F. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G. 2, 3. G. 2, 3. C. E flat. Key signature E flat. G. C. This chord is C minor chord or C minor triad. First, root position, right? C minor triad, root position. But when we're playing them separately, this is called broken chord. When we play it together, it's called blocked chord. Now, I'm going to give you a demonstration on your midterm exam part 1, week 7 this week, in the key of C minor, original key, with the metronome, eighth note equals 92. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure that put both hands on C minor position before you start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.
I hope you like it. I'd like to remind you, measure 5 and measure 6, you need to practice over and over again. The coordination can be a little bit challenging for some of you. All right. I hope that you enjoyed today's lecture, and I hope that my lecture is helpful to you. I really look forward to watching your very wonderful and beautiful YouTube video recordings. And again, I actually look forward to welcoming you back next Monday. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.